To build a just and safe Kazakhstan, it is necessary to uphold the rule of law and order. This is a solid foundation for ensuring the interests, rights and freedoms of all citizens. President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev stated this at an expanded meeting of law enforcement agencies. He emphasized the need to raise the level of legal culture, strengthen the rule of law and modernize the activities of law enforcement agencies. The head of state outlined a key priority: the principle of law and order must become a core value of society.
Эти номера используются в самых разных преступлениях. Заң қысым көрсетуге немесе қудалауға арналған құрал емес.
We need to create a civil and cultural environment where the law is perceived as a tool for protecting rights and freedoms, rather than repression and suppression. It is important that order becomes a truly universal value and law-abidingness a genuine way of life for everyone. Achieving this ambitious goal requires consolidating efforts of the state apparatus and the entire society. To become a progressive nation, we must cultivate creative qualities and values in society, such as integrity, respect for each other, restraint and politeness. Citizens must observe laws and ethical standards, not out of coercion, but based on their inner conviction.
Азаматтарымыз әдеп пен заңды мәжбүрлікпен емес, саналы түрде сақтау керек.
The next priority is to strengthen efforts in preventing offenses. This will require both legislative changes and organizational reforms, the president said. There is also a need to establish a separate division within the Kazakh Interior Ministry to coordinate preventive work. The system for focusing and countering criminal threats needs to be revamped. To achieve this, it is necessary to harness the potential of artificial intelligence and big data. A new supercomputer, which is currently under development, could be utilized for this purpose. Thirdly, measures must be taken to improve the penal system. Ultimately, it is essential to widely implement the principles of a service-oriented model in the operations of law enforcement agencies and to foster their human resource capabilities.
Полиция и другие структуры должны быть связующим звеном между властью и...
The police and other structures must serve as a link between the government and society. For this, we must build a new culture of interaction with citizens that fully complies with our fundamental principle. The state and citizens are one. Of course, we see progress in this direction, but the attempts being made are still not effective enough because there is no consistency. We must move away from excessive bureaucracy, which interferes with direct work with people. Citizens' trust in the reality of reforms, justice and state effectiveness largely depends on the professionalism of law enforcement agencies.
Граждан в реальность реформ, справедливость и эффективность государства во многом зависит от профессионализма органов правопорядка.
The president emphasized the need to further strengthen the capabilities of district police inspectors. He proposed that officers serving in rural areas be granted preferential terms when awarding ranks. Each year of service should be counted as 1.5. He announced the launch of the Law and Order Week, which will become a regular practice. In addition, an amnesty is planned in honor of the 30th anniversary of the Constitution, set to affect 15,000 convicted individuals. In conclusion, Tokayev expressed his gratitude to the people of Kazakhstan, police officers, the mothers and wives of those who demonstrated heroism in the line of duty, as well as village elders who have contributed to strengthening public order.